Hello there, everybody. It is Monday morning. It is about 6:30 a.m. and I am on my way to work. I am going to try something unique that I saw somebody else online do, and I thought it was kind of cool. He actually did like a week-long vlog, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible. I've noticed that on most of my videos, people don't watch beyond like the first 2 minutes. So I'm going to try to keep it short as I possibly can. And I'm going to show you little snippets of each day. I do have a POV camera. Forewarning, it was relatively cheap and it's not great. So I'm still trying to figure out ways to make the sound better, make the picture better. The picture's actually pretty good, but if it moves around, it's not good. So that's kind of where the struggle is with the movement. But I might do like some time-lapse stuff. I might do, showing me loading the truck, showing me getting in and out of the truck with packages, making deliveries to doorsteps, things like that. So, yeah, Monday morning, 6:30, on my way in. It's about a 45-minute drive. I don't know how much footage I'll be able to get in the actual facility itself. So I think I can use the POV camera in the truck when I'm loading, but I don't know if I can actually film the rest of the building, because we are technically an airline, so we are, I know that filming at an airport generally is frowned upon. So I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I'll show you as much as I can. And I'll get back with you later. Alright guys, so it's Monday morning. As I said earlier, Monday's our lightest day. I'm actually on the same route I ran all last week. Pretty easy day, actually. I only have, according to my handheld, whoops. According to, as you can see, I've got, it says 48. The sheet that's posted said 51, so that's not bad. No pickups as of yet. Very, very easy day. Here is what my truck looks like. When I came in this morning, everything was already on my truck. I just had to reorganize it and put it where I wanted it. So we're good to go. I just have to finish my pre-trip here and close my hood, and we should be on our way. So, a quick update to my Monday. I just picked up 2 more. So, 49. There's another one I picked up that it's an international. It says it hasn't cleared customs yet, but they told me it's good. But the handheld won't accept it yet. So, I'm going to try that again later, but we're going to hit the road. Hey guys. It's about 12 o'clock. I am taking a 30-minute break. 50 stops today. I've got 25 of them done. So I'm about halfway through my day. I just finished the town that I have with the most deliveries. So from here on out, it should be pretty smooth sailing. So I am required to take a 30-minute break for anything over 8 hours. Now, you don't generally know that when you start your day if you're going to get done in 8 hours or not. But if you work 8 hours in 1 minute, you need to take that 30-minute break. So it's best if you just take it, right? So, but let me show you where I'm at here with the truck. Haven't done a lot. I haven't done this section of this town at all yet. And I haven't done this town at all yet. But, yeah, top here is pretty much done. There's a few stragglers. Next on my list here, and then only one on this side over here. So pretty good day. I'm happy with how it was going. So that's Monday. I'll get back with you at the end of the day. All right, guys, it is 3:53 p.m. and I finished my route. That one package is, I don't know how it ended up all the way down here. It's supposed to go to Murderapolis. So that is not, it's not mine, but I am done probably one of the earliest days. One of the earliest times I've ever been done. It's a Monday. It's an easy day. I've already been told tomorrow they're swapping my route. I'm not going to be on the route I was supposed to be on. It should be like a half day. So, route I've never done before, but we'll get through it. I punched in today, this morning at 7:20, and I will be back to the station in probably about between 5 and 10 minutes, and I should be on my way home within the next 30 minutes. So pretty exciting. Should give me plenty of time to get ready for the Vikings game tonight. So pretty excited about that, and that'll do it for today. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Actually, quick recap. 50 stops, actually 49 if you count that one. If you don't count that one, but I had to code it off, so it still counts as a stop. So 50 stops. I delivered 64 packages because some of the stops had multiple packages, and I only had one pickup. It was one single envelope. That's all I had all day. So easy day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be. It sounds like I'm gonna be in like downtown area. I've never done it before, but we'll see what happens. But that's Monday. See you tomorrow. Peace. All right, guys. Tuesday morning. I'm here at work. I'm on a different route today. They're actually putting me on a route that's downtown. It's only telling me it's 44 stops, which I should have done by noon. So the reason for that is because I need to get a DOT physical. I got one before I was hired, but they only approved me for 3 months. So it's expired, so I have to get a new one. And I have to have a DOT physical in order to drive the larger trucks, and that would open up my availability for more routes. So I'm limited right now in the routes I can run because my DOT is expired. But I'm going to get that remedy today. Hopefully I get a 2-year or a 3-year. The last guy only did 3 months because according to my weight and my BMI, I needed a sleep study in order to continue to be DOT certified. I got a sleep study, and I know what the results said, but I have to meet with a doctor, and I can't get into the doctor until October. So that's the reason why there's a delay. But I think I can get approved without it because I have before. And I've lost 25 pounds since I did that last physical. So anyway, let me show you. I'm in a rental. So the rentals don't... they're very, very hard to load. So let me show you what that looks like real quick. So this is what it looks like. Everything's just kind of stacked on the floor. There's no shelves. Makes it very difficult, but it's you can see it's full. So should be a good day. I'll chat with you guys a little bit. Peace. All right, guys. As you can see, my truck is empty. It is about 1:20. It took me a little longer than I anticipated. I had a couple hang-ups with getting some signatures and apartment complexes I couldn't figure out. So I had this one where it told me to bring it to a Luxor box at a building. Luxor are the Luxor lockers, which are like those really sweet lockers where you punch in the code and it opens a door for you. However, the building it told me to go to didn't have a box, so I had to figure that out. Or didn't have a locker. So yeah. So I'm going to be driving back here to the station. I'm about 10 minutes away. And then I will head to my appointment. I don't really have an appointment. I'm walking in. But today I delivered 54 packages in, I believe, 45 stops. Bringing 4 back. They either weren't home or whatever. I had 1 pickup. So 54 delivered, 1 pickup. Pretty easy day. Shortest day I've ever had. Hopefully it continues. We'll see what happens. But tomorrow I'm on a route that I know will take me a large chunk of the day. So I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Happy Wednesday. Here I am on a different route today. 326 is the route number. and I'm all loaded, ready to go. I think we're still waiting for one more plane, but we were told we could go ahead and leave. So this is where we're at. Full truck. 76 stops, I believe. Nope, sorry, 85. 85 stops today. So should be. I'll check in a little bit. Peace. Hey guys, so it's about 5:50. I'm all done for the day. Probably got done about 15-ish minutes ago. Just punched out for break because I have to take a break. About 15 minutes from the station, so I'll probably take a partial break and then start driving back. Pretty good day. I ended up having 86 stops. I had a delivery that was due at 10:30 this morning. Got to the business, they weren't there. So I went back in the afternoon and re-delivered it, so that counts as an additional delivery, even though I'd already tried once. So for that reason, I had 86. I ended up with 2 pickups. The pickup I had an hour window. I had to get them between 3 and 4. And I was on the other side of town when I pinged it, so that was fun. But that's empty. These are all the ones that needed signatures and they weren't home. And then these are all the ones that weren't supposed to be on my route, and they're my pickups. And then that long guy right there, I didn't scan this morning, so it didn't get delivered because it wasn't on my manifest. But that was today. So I'm gonna eat real quick. Also, on a personal note, Charlie Kirk. You guys know who that is. Shot and killed today. The political violence. It's really out of control, so everyone just kind of calm down and breathe, and none of this stuff. It's just politics, you know. Just people are allowed to have different opinions. That one got me. I shocked when I heard he got shot, and I was even more shocked when it came across where he died. So I didn't think he was out there doing God's work, and I was very surprised to hear that God was ready to take them. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Happy Thursday, everybody. Here we are back again. Another day. Here's my truck. I have 72 stops, 1 pickup so far. Should be pretty easy. Talk to the guys a little bit. Peace. Alright guys. Little update here. It's Friday. Wow, it's Thursday. Holy cow. I'm all discombobulated today. It's Thursday, and it's about noon-ish. I'm taking my lunch right now, because I'm in kind of a good spot. Can't show you because when we punch off a break on our handhelds, we're locked out of the handheld for 30 minutes. So I can't show you, but I ended up finding 4 or 5 cases or packages on my truck that weren't on my manifest. So a grand total stop-wise today is 77. And then I had 1, 2, 3... I have like 3 or 4 on here that I'm not delivering because they're outside of my area. So somehow they got missorted to me. So I guess that really means I have 73, and I've completed, I believe, 34, which means I've really only completed like 31. But I'm about halfway, and I've got all my time commits done except for, I believe I have 3 5 o'clockers left. So here's what I look like right now. What's really frustrating though is that sometimes these labels are on here. See the yellow label? I don't want to get too close to show the address, but the yellow labels are supposed to match up with the ID in a handheld when you pull up to the stop. And I've noticed it a lot last week and so far today is that they don't. So it's taking me a little bit longer to find the packages when I get to the stop. So that's a little frustrating. It slowed me down a little bit, but I'm trying to pull ahead and kind of use some of the empty space in here to build up my next few stops, so I don't have to sit there and search for them at the next stop. But I'll get back with you guys at the end of the day here. Don't think I'll be late tonight. I like this route a lot because it's 85% of it's in town. It's only 10 minutes from the station, so that's pretty awesome. But chat with you guys later. Hey guys, it is 4:45 and I just completed my last stop. We are empty. Pickup's there. Those are the ones that are going to go out again tomorrow for whatever reason. That was the wrong route. So I ended up delivering 77 with one pickup, so 78 total stops. And it was really weird because the last couple weeks we've been getting multiple planes. We get one big plane, and then starting last week we started getting a second plane. The second plane's a smaller plane. And when I came in this morning, I was told that we were still waiting on the smaller plane. I heard the same thing yesterday. I was told that hold on, I'm doing this real quick. 78 delivered and two packages picked up. Yesterday I was told that the second plane was coming in at 8:30. I'd go ahead and dispatch. If there was anything on there for me, they'd meet up with me on the route. I was told the same thing today, except they said that it was going to be later than 8:30. They didn't know what time it was going to be. So I assumed there was nothing on there for me because nobody contacted me. But what is cool is that I had a delivery today to an apple orchard, and they gave me a bag of apples for free. First kiss. I had one apple. It was probably the best apple I've ever had in my life. It was phenomenal. Really, really good apple. I didn't ask for it. He didn't want me to pay for it. He just gave it to me. He's like, comes out with a bag of apples. I had a package in my hand. He said, "I tell you what, I'll swap you." So it was phenomenal. Really good apple. So good day overall. This is the earliest I've ever had my route done, aside from like when I had half routes. I know I Wednesday I had a really small route, so I was done early Wednesday. But outside of that, this is the earliest I've ever been done. So I'm pretty happy. I think I'm about 10 minutes from the station, maybe even less than that. So I'm going to be home tonight before 6, and it's been a long time since I could say that. So that's it. That's my Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Happy Friday. Hope y'all can hear me. I got the fan on. It's a little noisy in here, but I am ready to go today. Whoops, boomered it again. That's my truck today. I'm at 71 stops, which will actually end up being 70 because both of those number zeros go to the same place and I already found them. Should be a pretty easy day. Yesterday I had 78 and I got back here at 4:30. I'd like to work about 12 hours today to get me to 50. Punching in this morning, I'm only at 38. That's not a very good check. So I'm gonna try to stretch her out as long as I can today. But we're gonna hit the road here and yeah, see what we can do. Chat with you later. Hey guys, midday update. It's about 11:45. I took my break a little early. I've got essentially 3 towns today, and I already cleared one of them, and I'm almost done with the second one. And the last one, I just kind of want to get into it. And the last one is as I head back toward the station. It's the same town that our station's in, city really, but I want to clear that as I head back toward the station. So I do all the priorities in the main town, and then I go and do the priorities in the second town, and then the third town I actually had 2 deliveries in. They're not due till 8, but generally speaking, you want to work your way back. You want to do your priorities working your way out, right, and then work your way back in. So you want to go furthest out to back in. So I have I think 3 or 4 5 o'clockers left. One of them is a reattempt that I've tried the last 2 days and they haven't been there, so that one technically doesn't count. There's 2 other ones. I think there's 2 more that I have to get to before 5. One of them I think it's gonna be touch and go. But anyway, at the halfway point of the day I'm feeling right now, I am only at 20 deliveries. So today has actually gone not as quickly. I mean, this is pretty much all gone here. It hasn't really gone as quick as I had a lot more that were spread out today, like out in the country. So, and I've got quite a few left of those. So I was hoping today would be kind of similar. I mean, I want a longer day because I need the hours, but this is the least amount of stops I've had all week, aside from Tuesday where I had like the half route. So I was kind of looking forward to, starting my weekend a little bit earlier, but today actually might take me longer than yesterday, just because of how spread out everything is. But once I get back into that main town, it should go pretty fast. So I just have to kind of work through all these outliers that I have out here. I've got 3 more left in this town, and then everything else is an outlier as I work my way back. So I'm hoping once I kind of get in town that it'll go faster, but we'll see. Anyways, check with you guys at the end of the day. Hey guys, it is 4:35. I just finished my last stop right as it started to rain, so it was perfect timing. All done for the day, all done for the week. Here's the day. I delivered 85 packages. That was 70 stops, and 1 package picked up, and that's it. My entire truck is empty. There's always something special when you finish your route and you've got nothing left. You're not bringing anything back. So rare to have an entire day where you don't have, one signature that wasn't there, right? I mean, every signature I had today, they were home. So it was perfect. It was a great day. I had a pretty good week. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get 50 hours in. I'm probably going to get about 48-ish. I'm about 20 minutes from the station right now. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go drive back. But something happened yesterday, and I don't believe I shared the story. And it wasn't really anything miraculous, but I went to an apartment complex, and I was greeted by a guy when I was trying to go make a delivery. And he told me that they had a large box that was delivered to the wrong address. And he asked me what they were supposed to do with it, or more specifically asked if I could take it. And so I told him I'd look at it and see what it was. And so I go and I look at it, and it turns out it was delivered by ground earlier that day. And they were off by about 3 or 4 blocks. And it was a large piece of equipment. It was probably like a bookshelf or something, or an entertainment center, something like that. Big box, kind of heavy. We were about 3 to 4 blocks away from where it was supposed to go. So I told him I'd take care of it, and I then proceeded to go ahead and deliver it. Now, I don't get paid for that. I get paid by the hours, it doesn't matter, but I don't get anything extra for doing that. It was a ground package. I work for Express. My shirt does say ground, because when I started, that's all I had. But I work for Express, so I didn't get anything special, anything for doing that. I just did it because I figured out that it was only a block away. So I wheeled it in and put it in the package room, and I was on my way. But, and I still got done early. So there you have it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go home as soon as I take off here. Hopefully the rain's not too loud. It's pretty loud in here. And we're going to go home, and I want to finish putting this video together, and I'll get this out for you. Next week, I only have assignments for 2 days, on Monday and Friday. I've got nothing the rest of the week. It's just this flex. So I could be anywhere. I could be helping somebody else. I could be on a pickup route. I could be on... I could just be on standby for when someone calls out sick. Or they could do what they sometimes do, and they could build me my own route by taking stuff off other people. So we'll just have to kind of see how that plays out. Usually my boss talks to me about it when he does that. He didn't talk to me this time, he just did it. So we'll see what happens with that. So I don't know if I'll do another one of these week in the life things. I kind of liked it, but I have a POV camera. I shot with it all week. I wasn't really happy with the footage that came out. So I got to figure out what I want to do with that, how to make it work. I wanted to get some shots inside the truck of me loading the truck, or maybe making deliveries. But like I said, it's not a very good picture when I'm moving around. So I'll either have to get a different camera, or I'll have to kind of figure out how to make it workable. So if I'm on a truck next week all week, I'll mess around with it some more, and I'll upload any footage that I get. But as of right now, I'm not intending on having a video next week. So, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, look how dirty my hands are. So I know you worked hard. They're actually not that bad today. But yeah, that'll do it for the week. Hope you guys stay safe, drive safe, and remember, it's a great time to be alive.